Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 11th through the 17th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. What is going on? All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the Six of Swords. Things are calming down in a specific situation in your life, in a specific part of your life. Trying to figure out, because I'm kind of seeing a general okay energy, but there's some parts of your life where I feel like, you know, things are on hold or something. But it seems like things are calming down here, or you're heading in that direction where, okay, everything's good. You know, I'm in a place of, it is what it is, so it's cool. In the recent past, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Justice card, this is a lot of balance, especially in the material for you, in your sense of stability. I feel like you've reached a place where you probably kind of got to the conclusion of, I'm good where I'm at. You know, it doesn't mean that you're not moving forward and you're not growing even more from there, because you are. But just reaching that place of recognition of, okay. You know, that pat on your back there. Pretty good energies here. Pretty balanced. Now, in the current situation, the Emperor, the Page of Cups, the Three of Wands. When it comes to love, kind of shows up as being on hold. Kind of shows up as, you know, it's happening. It's all right. It's going okay. But there's a pause on it somehow. There's a little bit of non-movement there. For some reason, so I don't know exactly what's going on there, but in the immediate future, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups. This is just showing up like something that turns from good into not so good, you know, and it is tied up to love. It is tied up to, not necessarily romantic. It could be something that was going all right, a friendship or something else. I don't know, but it was going good, and then it's looking like it's heading south, you know. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Six of Swords. The Seven of Cups, the Judgment card, the Eight of Cups. This could be the distancing from this situation especially. And it could be tied up to the current situation too, where you're like, yeah, it's all right, it's all right. Maybe that's why it's on hold, because it's waiting to move somewhere. I don't know, because it looks like you're kind of looking at options to move on from something, and then, you know, you start the moving on process, basically. Let's do the King of Pentacles in the recent past. The Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Let me do the King of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. And let me do the Justice. This is very interesting energy. For the Justice, you get the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon. I'm seeing the situation as repeating itself, in the sense of whatever you had going on here, I'm seeing the same energies coming in for you here. Which that leads me into, are you repeating some sort of pattern here? You know, what the hell is going on? Not necessarily with the same person, but the pattern looks very similar to what I get out of this. So first you're showing me, okay, I'm in a good place. I feel secure within myself. I feel like I'm able to give to any kind of partnership, especially a romantic one, because you are showing me love there, and you're like, okay, I'm ready, I'm open. But then something happens because it feels like it's not catching on to anything, this energy. So you're looking for something big, something, oh my God, something to have for you to stay with you. And what I see coming is a lot of, okay, this is working out, it's great, and then pause, or nothing is happening necessarily. It's not taking it to the phase of where you want it to be, you know, that love that stays. It's gonna ride for a little bit, it's, okay, this is fun, and then nothing. Nothing. And the moon is closing off this cycle there for you, which is telling me that there's something deep within yourself that keeps on repeating this pattern. So you're asking for something quite big and you're getting something quite little, but it's because of something quite little from that big chunk that you're asking, but you're getting it that way because of something within yourself that keeps on not allowing you to open up to that big thing that you're asking for. So it's like, I don't know, you got some sort of limiting belief somewhere that tells you I don't deserve the big stuff that I'm wanting for myself, which doesn't make sense if you think about it logically, because then why do you want it? If you think you don't deserve it, then why do you want it? Because that's how limiting beliefs work. We don't know that is blocking us, that there's something within us that's blocking us from achieving something, or from getting to whatever it is that we want. Okay, let's see the Emperor. The Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups. See, and you come at this every time with the sense of this time is different. This time I feel it different. I feel like it's going to go there. I feel like this is it, you know? It almost feels like every time with each experience, you are learning to open up more and more and more and more to what you want, but it still doesn't match. So again, you're asking for something huge, something big, and you're getting this much of it. And yes, you are opening up more and more and more, but you're still not even halfway, you know? So by the time you complete your life here, maybe you will, but it doesn't have to work that way, you know, because it's not supposed to be that way. There's a blockage somewhere within yourself that doesn't allow you to open up, because you could do it tomorrow. If you figure out your blockage, you know, your limiting belief, you can switch it, you can change it, and you can open up big tomorrow for the big. But let's see the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Cups, the King of Wands. Yeah, you're pointing me out to the past here, which is quite interesting. The King of Wands is there too. Repeating old patterns, basically. So you're in the same, that's why I felt it repetitive. I'm like, okay, we're doing this again. A little bit different from a perspective of, I feel like I learned from that and now I'm opening up more to what I want. Yes, agreed. But the pattern is still here. So that tells me that even though you're doing that, you didn't get to the source of what's blocking you from opening up. Not yet. For the Three of Wands, you get the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, something's interfering. So it's like you're waiting for things to fall into place. You're waiting for that natural flow to things. You're waiting for what it is that you desire here. You know, this big love where you feel all sorts of things and it's great and it's amazing and it's going to stay. This time around, it's different. I feel it. I know it. And then comes the questioning, the doubting, the mind starting to create all sorts of ideas around this, you know? And then comes some pain. Because as you went through this, as you cut yourself off from not going after what it is that you want, without knowing that you did, of course, you created pain. Every time you said, no, I don't deserve that, that added to some sort of pain there. So you're also carrying the pain of that with you now. It's not only the pattern repeating itself, it's what you built through repeating that pattern, which is pain. So now you have that too. That acts like a blockage also. So even though you're growing and growing in this energy and going from little to a little more each time, the pain kind of goes, you know, the same way. It grows and grows and grows. With each time you're blocking yourself, even though you're doing better about blocking. It's because you're not finding the source of what's blocking you from opening up to what you really, really want. Let's do the Two of Cups in the immediate future, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups. Let's do the Eight of Cups. The Devil, the Death card, the Nine of Wands. Let's do the Five of Cups. The Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Magician. This is good. This is just kind of reflecting that, yes, you are entering that space of repeating the pattern where it's like, okay, this is looking good, this has potential, let's go, let's do it. And in the middle of all of that, there's a sense of, nah, it's going to be cut off, it's going to, you know, history's going to repeat itself, it's going to be just like all the other times, and nah, it's not going to work out. So in the middle there's that kind of an energy, even though the openness is there too. Like, no, this time it's, you know, we'll make this happen. And then, of course, the emotional disconnect happens because that's part of the pattern. It's like if the pattern doesn't repeat itself on its own, we have to help it. So how do we do that? Let's sabotage ourselves. Let's fuck it up. Let me disconnect from this, which is quite unhealthy, so that this comes to an end, because I just created that with this whole energy of it's not going to work out. And the interesting part about this pattern getting to that place of, okay, this is a done deal, it's not going to work out, next. The interesting part about it this time around is that there's a sense of rejection on your side over it. It comes, it happens, you know, where you're like, okay, this time is going to be different. Then, no, it's heading in the same direction. Uh-oh, it's done. You're showing me a sense of, okay, I don't want this to happen. That to me is acknowledgement. Okay, you're recognizing that there's a pattern here, and that it's yours, and that it's coming from you. And then, for this Five of Cups situation, I feel like this is your aha moment. I feel like something is flipping here. From this point of you rejecting this pattern, which equals recognizing that there's a pattern there, and that you possibly need to get to the bottom of it and change it. You're manifesting something here, something different, from a different position here. So it's like if the pattern is here and you kept on manifesting like aligned with this pattern, right now the pattern is here and you're manifesting from here, which is freaking amazing, because that means you're not, you know, going off of the energy of your own pattern here. So you're someplace else, which again tells me you stepped away enough from it to see it and to want something different for yourself. So this is change of the pattern. So this is a huge aha moment in this. I like when you get here. The journey not going to be pretty, because, you know, the thing is, you're not going to feel it as intensely as you go through it. Just when you start realizing it, it's going to start to get tough, because it's like, what the fuck have I been doing, you know? So don't be hard on yourself. We all do it. We all have our patterns and our, you know, that we don't even realize that are there. Just be gentle. Embrace that. It's still you. And no, you didn't fuck up. It was a life experience. So if you learn from it, that's the goal. And here you are. All right. Let's see what the universe has. The Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Because energetically speaking, you do belong in some sort of a, almost like a permanent bond, which is quite ironic, because it feels like this is what you're trying to achieve here through all of these repetitive patterns. You're trying to get there. And it's like, it's already there. But it could be that through these patterns, you can connect to this energy. you know? So once you're out of them here, maybe you would be able to see who this is and live out this experience here, because it's beautiful. Whoever this is definitely a match to you, a perfect match. And they carry that sense of they'll be here because they are here already. You know, if they're not here physically, they're definitely here energetically, and they'll stay there. So they're always there, kind of a thing. But again, it could be that this sort of pattern that you got tied up to is not allowing you to, you know, it's not pulling the veil so that you can fully see who this is, I don't know, who this is to you. I think you know them, by the way. They could be playing in your patterns here. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.